Hey Gemini, we're back with another reading for you for your mid-monthly for July, from now until the end of July. If you are already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. I love you guys so much. If you are not already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification button, which is the little bell icon, so that you can receive notifications when I do post a new video. Also, give me a like, please give me the thumbs up. It just helps me get through the algorithms of YouTube videos and helps me get the messages out to people who need to hear them. Now, Gemini, I've been sitting in your energy for a little while, and somebody's feeling really, really, really good about themselves. And I think that's your energy. Yeah, so I was kind of doing a pre-shuffle. A pre-shuffle for you, right? And well, actually, before the pre-shuffle, I pulled a couple of runes for you. So let's start there. You got two runes. You got one called the Eol, right? That one normally in the upright means protection and healing, but it was reversed. So I feel like you're coming out of a situation where you needed to heal from, you needed to take the time for yourself, you needed to kind of go inwards and do some, introspection, some, reflection, and make decisions as to how you wanted to move possibly differently now from here on in. And you made those changes, right? You also got the EO, which is assertiveness, impetus, and risk taking. So I feel like whatever it is that you had to heal from, there's two messages I'm getting. Whatever it is that you had to heal from, that's been done, and that had to do with something that a position you kind of put yourself in, because of not thinking things through, because of maybe being a little impetuous, because of jumping the gun a little bit, I guess, just taking a risk, right? Taking a chance. I'm also being told that because you have now healed, you're moving into a situation in life, or you're moving into a point in your life where you're going to have to start taking more risks if you want to accomplish some of those things that you want to accomplish. Like saying what you want to happen is a lot different than actually taking the steps toward, taking action to have that manifest in your life, right? So that's what I got as far as the runes. Now, I did pick up on a couple of songs for you. Actually, there were three. One of them, strangely, I skipped past it because I was like, this can't be, like, this is just a weird song to come up in a reading, but I got Here Comes the Hotstepper, right, from Kamoze. I'm going to put the links in the description box below. Also, we'll include any information that you need in order to reach me, either via Instagram or email, in order to get you set up for a personal reading. Please do remember that this is a general reading, so every single message is not going to apply to you. It's impossible for me to pick up on the energy of every single Gemini out there. However, if you like my videos, you subscribe to the channel, you interact with me, comment, even if the reading resonates, let me know in the comment section below how it resonates. I would love to hear that. That's always interesting to me. If it's too private and you're not interested in reaching out on the forum, but you do want to tell me how it resonates, feel free to email me or to DM me about it. I just like to connect with you guys. And yeah, so energy is not linear, which means that energy kind of bounces back and forth. For those of you who are new to my channel, or those of you who are returning, you've heard this a gazillion times before. But so I could be picking up on your energy, or I could be picking up on the energy of someone that you're dealing with, somebody around you, things of that nature. If it's just take what fits, right? Take what resonates, only if it resonates, if that makes sense, right? And don't force apply anything. You'll know where the situation fits, where the messages fit. You'll know. If it resonates, you'll know, okay? So I got Here Comes the Hotstepper, right? Kamoze. Then I got this song called So Good by Warpaint. And I got Beautiful Liar. So it's either a situation or the fact that you've come out of this energy that's making you feel super good right now, or I get the feeling there's possibly a little somebody in your vicinity who is responsible for these good feelings that you're having now. Beautiful liar, I don't know. You can apply that as it fits. Only you, if that's a message maybe specifically for one or two of you. But just the part that just keeps looping over in my head is beautiful liar, beautiful liar. So, and I get the feeling that's your energy, Gemini. I don't know why. But somebody here is lying about something, and somebody else here knows it but doesn't care because they feel so good with this person, right? So in trying to choose, like, look at the energy aside from the runes, right? I told you had the protection healing in reverse, so it's like you're coming out of a situation where you had to heal, but it was a situation you kind of put yourself in. I'm also being told that you need to take more risks, right? So we covered that. I did pull 3 Lenormand cards for you. And what I got for you was the clover. I don't know if you can see this. Right? It's like a 4-leaf clover. The garden. It's like a bench in front of a garden. Almost looks like something you'd find in a park. And the bear, right? I don't know if you can see this guy. He's boss. So the clover, for those of you who don't know, it means luck, like looking at the bright side of things, like finding happiness in the small things, opportunities, you know, just kind of having a good high vibration about you, feeling high, you know, comedy, not being troubled by anything, not letting anything get to you. But I mean, the basic meaning of clover is luck, right? That's what we've always come to understand that to mean, right? The luck of the Irish. That's why they use the 4-leaf clover. The garden is about public affairs, society, teamwork, some kind of fame. The garden could also be speaking on social networking. And the bear is about power, leadership, and dominance. It's about influencing. It's about strength of character. It's about being a boss, right? Being a parent. I don't think that this is about you being a parent per se. I believe this seems to be some kind of luck that comes to you behind something you either post via social media, or the opportunity is coming, has to do with social media, but something I think has to do with social media and the being in the public eye somehow. Maybe some of you guys are readers. Maybe some of you have like a YouTube channel. Maybe you're posting stuff on your Instagram that has to do with what you like to do in life. Excuse the noise. I'm outdoors and there are like trucks passing by. It's early in the day, and it is New York. So I feel like there's an opportunity coming your way, which could possibly put you in the spotlight, can get you lots of accolades, will give you, to put you in a position of power, of leadership, and possibly where you're influencing other people, right? And I told you those 3 songs that came up are all about kind of feel-good vibes, except for Beautiful Liar, but it's kind of a feel-good vibe because, you know, whatever issues they're having with that person that they're singing about in the song, it's like, yeah, but he's a beautiful liar. This is a beautiful person, so, you know, shit, lie to me, right? Okay, so let's get into your reading a little bit and see how this all kind of ties in together. I want to start with this, actually. I already pre-shuffled before I got into your reading while I was sitting in your energy, Gemini. But for Gemini, this will be for today through to the end of the month, right? Collective messages for Gemini. Sorry, excuse me. Hold on. Okay, so excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm home. Everybody's home quarantined still. So it's a bunch of us here, and we're Dominican, so we get a little loud. You know, that's just the culture. But this is for Gemini. Jesus Christ, I'm like stuck on Pisces. Gemini. from now until the end of the month, right? In keeping with this same energy, please, angels, communicate with me. What is this about? And what is the energy that Gemini should be looking towards? What's happening with Gemini for the rest of the month? Three of Pentacles. That's interesting because this popped out earlier. Let me just tell you. So I had the Page of Wands, which is kind of an experimenter card. It's kind of like an opportunity to do something that you're really, really passionate about, right? The Three of Cups, which is like hanging out. It's a group hang. Oh, I did get a specific message about this, and this is kind of a freaky little message. I do label my readings 18 and over, but 18 and over, please. Because you also got the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles popped out in the pre-shuffle, and if you see this lady here, she's got like mushrooms here. I don't know if you can make that out. And her mind has burst open, right? So there's like, which is really what they say about psychedelics, right? Like mushrooms or acid or anything like that. It's supposed to expand your mind. So I feel like whatever it is that you're stepping into is something that's kind of opening your mind. You're seeing things from a different perspective. You're expanding the way that you think. You're expanding your horizons. And you're possibly considering things that you never considered before. Now, the specific message that I got, because it came up with the Three of Cups, for one or two of you out there, or a couple of you, a handful of you out there, maybe that number 3 or 33 or 333 is prevalent for you, because that came out a couple of times and just in the pre-shuffle. But the number 3 is the number of multiplicity, so it's like whatever you put your energy towards will multiply times 3, right? And the fact that you're keeping an open mind about these things is really interesting. Now, for what? For a very specific person out there, I don't know who you are, but I'm getting either you or your partner is stepping into being a little more open-minded sexually, possibly a threesome. Again, very specific meaning. But let's look into this Three of Pentacles further. So tell me about this Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is a card of honing your craft, right? It's a card of working teamwork, right? Collaboration, teamwork, honing your craft, educating yourself, kind of consulting with somebody about how to go about things or some advice that you needed. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles came out with the Nine of Swords, which is almost always a card of like anxiety, right? And if you look at this person, they have like hands all over their face. It's like different people grabbing at them. There's different energy kind of coming out from behind them. So I feel like this anxiety is speaking to something that you wanted to accomplish, something that you wanted to have some success in. Possibly these new responsibilities that are coming up with this new opportunity for you are causing a little bit of anxiety for you. Okay, because now we have the Two of Wands, pardon me, which is a card of waiting for your ships to come in, like needing to make a decision. Look, Two of Pentacles underneath also. So there's a lot of duality here, which doesn't surprise me because you're a Gemini, right? You're all about the twins. You're all about the yin and the yang. You're all about duality and finding balance, right? Within yourself, right? Because the Gemini symbolizes a twin. So you have like different sides of yourself that you need to find balance within yourself with. But Two of Wands speaks of a decision needing to be made, waiting for something to come toward you in order for you to be able to make that decision. And it has you a little bit anxious and a little bit in your head. But it's something that you're juggling, something you're trying to find balance with. Let's look further into this because I don't get this at all. Okay. So the Eight of Cups, I'm not doing reversals. I do sometimes and I don't. It depends on how I feel, and I just don't fucking feel like it. There's enough cards in the deck to illustrate to me what the message is without needing to do reversals. The world is topsy-turvy enough right now as it is. So Eight of Cups is definitely a card of walking away from something. Although this is not necessarily walking away from something. This is like straight up just setting everything ablaze, right? This woman is setting everything on fire and like lighting her cigarette with it, and then like she's gonna walk away. So the decision that you need to make has to do with you needing to walk away from something, or yeah, something that you want to walk away from. You want to be done with. You want to like be done with this, and this is causing you a great deal of anxiety. Let's see what else. It's crazy. What else? Let's get it for me, please. The Devil. Okay, whatever this is something that makes you feel somewhat bound, someone, you know, just bound. Hold on, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm so sorry, you guys. So I left off that there was something that you wanted to walk away from, that you're trying to figure out how to do so, I guess. You're trying to figure out what's the best way to go about this without causing any further kind of complications, any further stress. The Devil did pop out, which could be a Capricorn of significance here for you, Gemini, but the Devil energy is about being bound to something, right? Being bound to something, possibly the Queen of Swords, which was on the bottom of the deck. This is an air energy. This is another either Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, strangely enough. I always used to think that Aquarius was a water sign, but it turns out no, they're an air sign. But this is something you're really in your head about, okay? And the Devil energy just symbolizes something that you feel like bound to. I think this one wants to come out. Seven of Pentacles, yeah. Okay, so you're waiting for some seeds that you planted, right? Some work that you've been doing. You kind of are wondering if it's gonna pay off, I guess. Something that you put your energy toward, that you were feeling very playful toward, that you were feeling, you know, happy about, but you're wondering now if it's worth it, kind of thing, right? The Empress. The Empress is an energy of knowing, right? The Empress, she knows what she has to do. She gets, you know, knocked off the horse. She dusts herself off. She gets right back on again, right? With the Eight of Wands. So, how does this fit in? The Empress, I think, is your energy here, it feels like. It feels like this is an energy of, nurturing, right? The Empress is a little bit psychic. She kind of knows what she has to do. She doesn't let anybody tell her otherwise. She doesn't let anybody put her down. She doesn't let anybody kind of take her out of herself. And I think this is just the energy that you have right now, kind of like, okay, whatever happens, happens. I'm feeling good, and nobody's gonna take me out of that kind of mindset, right? This Nine of Swords, this anxiety that's coming to an end. These are burdens that you chose to put down. With the Emperor here and the Empress, this may have to do with a divine partnership. The Emperor is a teacher, right? He talks and he teaches, he leads. He tells people, you know, his story. He tells people where he's coming from. The Emperor tends to be usually, I think, like an Aries sign. So there may be an Aries of significance to you. But this is a card of, I'm sorry, there's like so much noise going on in the background, of something that the Emperor is aware of. You know what, I'm very unclear as to what this is, I'm not gonna lie. So let's get some clarifiers for you. But I mean, I guess everything's going nice for you. Let's see what I see so far. Three of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, Three of Pentacles. Man, I'm sorry, but just the noise is like distracting. So you're more open-minded now to, I guess, walking away from this situation that has you feeling anxious, that has you feeling like you're waiting for your ships to come in. You know, but be careful that you're not walking toward or trying to self-medicate. I just got that. I don't know why. possibly self-medicate while you're waiting for your seeds that you've planted to come to fruition. You know, you have to stand in your power. I feel like there's somebody in your ear almost like talking shit to you. Like you can't do this and you can't do that, and you won't, even if you maybe don't even realize it, like somebody's there trying to talk you out of something. Talk to me about the Three of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Three of Pentacles for me, please. Three of Pentacles. You got it all. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles is you working on getting that Ten of Pentacles, right? Getting your coin up, getting your money up, getting financially stable. This is something that you want to put your energy towards, creating a stable foundation for yourself, right? Clarify for me, please, the Nine of Swords. Ooh. Oh, sorry. Jeez, I just put down half of the deck. Start all over. Not start all over, but maybe not. Okay, clarify the Nine of Swords for me, please. Okay. Daydream believer. Okay, you're anxious about something that you're kind of really in your head about. This looks like whatever it is that you're trying to manifest for yourself, you've actually got everything that you need in order to do so, to make this come about or to move forward with this. It's just, there's just a decision that needs to be made. Either you have a lot of options and that's stressing you out, or that's what I feel. I feel like your anxiety is coming because of options that you have. If that makes any sense. Clarify the Two of Wands. Why does this keep happening? Okay. Two of Wands, experimenter. What did I say earlier? That came out in the pre-shuffle, right? This is the Page of Wands. This is the experimenter. This is the idea. This is the passion. So this is something that you're trying to make a decision on. Whether you want to move forward with this opportunity, right? With this one opportunity that you're like super passionate about, and but you have options here. So maybe one option is, if this is a career reading, maybe one option is doesn't hold as much excitement for you, I think, but maybe holds a little more stability financially. And the other option probably is something more along the lines of something you're passionate about, something that you want to create, some kind of art or some kind of creative project, right? But I feel like maybe that's going to be slower in bringing you in the financial stability that you're looking for. And so you're probably trying to kind of balance that out right now, Gemini. Eight of Cups is the card of walking away from something. So I want to see what you're walking away from or toward. This is definitely walking away. She's just set shit on fire and letting it burn, and she is lighting her cigarette with it. So Eight of Cups, please. Give me the Eight of Cups in this position. What's it doing here? That's too many cards. Too many cards. Just one card, please. Eight of Cups, thank you. Firecracker, look at that. I can't make this shit up. Look, Knight of Wands again. Knight of Wands, it says firecracker, right? And look at this one. She's like setting the place on fire. So no bullshit. Yeah, this is you walking away from somebody and walking towards taking action to make this happen, to make this come about. So you've already made your decision. You are willing to experiment and try what you need to try in order to get that opportunity that you're passionate about. You are going to walk away from whatever it is that no longer serves you in order to put your energy towards this, right? This opportunity, this message that's coming in is passionate. Something you're passionate about. King of Wands, look at this. And this is a lot of fire energy on the table right now. The King of Wands is a doer, right? So actually that goes here because I didn't even ask for the Devil card yet. So yeah, this is something you're taking action. You're going to be in control. You're going to decide what you do. And I think it looks like you're going to go for probably the option that you're more passionate about, which there's nothing wrong with that. I think we've been programmed kind of in the schools all of our life. Like we come from, our parents who are from the industrial age normally, right? Or either that or your parents were baby boomers. But either way, they were raised, and our educational system has not changed to reflect our industrial system and the way things work now in the country, we're still being taught the way our parents were taught, that the ultimate American dream is to work your way up to the top in a company, and you know, get married, settle down, work for somebody until you can work your way up the ladder as high as you can, and then retire with good benefits and a good, you know, 401k, right? That was the American dream back in the industrial age. But we, you know, there are too many entrepreneurs for that. There's too many like people going into business for themselves now. So things have changed. The times have changed. The high priestess, okay, with the devil. So this is something that you already know. Okay, you already know what it is that you're bound to, what it is that you need to cut off, what it is that's no longer serving you. Give me the seven. Oh, sorry. Seven of Pentacles, please. Give me the Seven of Pentacles. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Don't hear. Okay, so yeah, can't get no satisfaction. It's like you are almost losing interest in this thing that you've been working on, this thing that you've put so much work into, so much energy, so much nurturing, to watch it grow, to see if you could plant seeds that would come to fruition for the future, to give you some sort of foundation, some sort of stability, right? But you're getting bored almost, either that or you can't see how to work your way around this situation. So it's almost like the universe is giving you the answer, and because you've been looking elsewhere for it, even though I feel like you kind of know what you need to do anyhow, you're missing it, right? But I feel like this is, I just keep thinking of when The Secret first came out, and they were talking about how to use the secret, how to manifest, things of that nature. I remember them mentioning something to the effect, it's like when you're manifesting and you're thinking about something and thinking about something and thinking about something, and then right before it's about to happen for you, you like give up. So then what was about to grow out of the ground for you like retracts. You know what I mean? I almost have that feeling. So I'm being told, you know, that you need to keep that vibration that you started out with, the reading with, like, you know, be kind of cocky, I guess, about your shit. Like, you need to realize what situation you're in. Then things are not that bad. What else with this? Clarify this for me with the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Cups, please. But I do feel like you're holding back something also, because you feel like, well, maybe this isn't going to work out for you. So analysis paralysis, you got the Two of Swords, right? Yeah, you've come to a stalemate. You've come to an indecision. You're just kind of sitting there. I apologize for that. I got a phone call, and it knocked my call out, actually, from one of my friends who just saw the Pisces reading, freaking out, I guess. I'm guessing that's what it is, but I can't take the phone off the thing. So I don't, sorry. What was I saying? So yeah, you've reached a stalemate and you're kind of feeling like things are not going to come to fruition, but they are. They're growing. You have to stay consistent with what it is that you're trying, right? The Empress. Analysis paralysis, yeah. Definitely go inward though. You know, take the time that you need to make the right decision, because you don't want to jump the gun either. You don't want to be impetus, right? You don't want to be like the rune said, right? Assertive, risk. You don't want to take too many risks without knowing what the payoff is going to be. So give me the Empress. What is the Empress here in this position? Guys, if this resonates for you at all, please leave me comments in the comment section. I do like to connect with you guys that way. That way I can pick up on your energy even stronger next time I'm doing the readings. Also, I just like to know how it resonates, and I love to hear from you guys. The Empress is clarified by the Five of Swords. This is a card of one person winning and another person losing, right? It's usually the guy leaving the circus with like 2 swords in the ground, another 3 in his hand. No, I'm sorry, no, not the circus. That's the Seven of Swords. The guy who's in front of the two, kind of defeated in the back. They just had a war, obviously, and he's picking up the swords from that he won fair and square. But you know, somebody loses and somebody wins, right? So this is either a card of defeat or a card of winning by any means necessary. Which in your case, Gemini, I feel like it's both. The Empress is a nurturing, somebody pregnant with an idea. This is something that, in order to accomplish, it's like no easy way of going about it. Because even if you win something or you do something that you want to do, you accomplish that, somebody's either going to get left behind because they have energy that's no longer serving you with this double energy here, or, you know, somebody else, you get the job and somebody else doesn't. I don't know. Whatever the situation is, you win, somebody loses. You know what it is. There's definitely like a double-edged sword here type of energy. Give me the Emperor. Give me the Emperor, please. Ooh. Page of Cups. But the Emperor knows what he has to do, and he knows what he has to put his passion into, his love, his nurturing, right? This is an opportunity for you to do what you love. And it's like you already know this. I feel like I'm clarifying things that don't need love. The Three of Pentacles, again, collaboration. So like I said in the beginning of the reading, the number 333, it's got to be of some kind of significance to you. And if it's not, then let me just say that this is a number of multiplicity. Let me see what else I just see here, because that was the bottom of the deck. The Emperor, beautiful dreamer. So the Emperor is kind of your energy. So you're trying to do things the right way. You're not taking shortcuts. You are learning what you need to learn. You are honing your craft. You are doing whatever it is that you have to do to put in the work to reap those benefits. And you're not letting anybody get in the way of that, even if you have to cut them off. And it's just the time for that for everybody, really, to be honest. But with these Lenormand cards and luck on your side, why would you do anything but, you know, why would you go about things any other way, right? So let me see what kind of cards. I want to use the wisdom of the, actually, let me use this. I'm going to use Angels of Abundance cards, okay, just for messages from Spirit for you in moving forward in this energy. And then I want to pick a Wisdom of the Oracle card, okay? So I feel like you don't really need too much guidance in this department. You already know what it is. As I said in the beginning of the video, please don't force apply any messages. If they resonate, then you'll know. You'll know what messages are for you, where to apply them, how to apply them, where they fit. And if it doesn't resonate, it's just not your message. Don't make it fit where it doesn't, okay? So for Gemini in this reading, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when I post new videos. Give me another one for Gemini, please. Ooh, okay, thank you. Oh, you got 3. Okay. You can be notified when I post new videos or new readings. Also, if you click the thumbs up, please click the thumbs up. That would really, really, really help me out in getting these messages out to people that need to hear them. Just helps me get through the algorithms of YouTube. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. And I'll leave information in the link below as to how you can reach me to set up a personal reading if you need to look into something specific for yourself, you know. How many minutes am I in? Okay, I'm gonna have to loop all these together because I had to interrupt this reading about 3 separate times. So, which kind of feels like this is what's going on. Like I said, you've had interruptions, right? In trying to get to your goal, get to fruition of what the seeds that you've planted. You can't get any traction, and you're getting to the point where you're not satisfied, and you're getting kind of bored with the situation. And I said, like, it's almost like your blessings start to come in and start to grow out of the ground, and then you give up, and so they go back in, right? So this is kind of in line with all the interruptions that I've had with your reading. You've had interruptions. You've had people interrupting. You've had energies interrupting. You've had relationships interrupting where you're trying to go. You need to find a way to balance all of those things without it stopping your goal. You know what I mean? Without it affecting how you think about yourself, how you feel, what you feel you can accomplish, how far you can get without people being in your head. Like, if it's somebody around your energy that's like so in your head that you start to change the way you think toward the negative about yourself or what you are able to accomplish, then this is not the person that should be in your energy field, right? Because that's not serving you. That's just serving them to keep you kind of put down, right? So I got 3 cards for you from the Angels of Abundance. Cooperation instead of competition, which is kind of in line with the 3 of Cups and the 3 of coins that I was telling you about, 3 of Pentacles, that collaboration energy, right? What is yours and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete as there is an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. So there may be somebody in your vicinity who has the ability and the means to be able to help in whatever capacity you need the help in. But you have to be willing to give a little. It's got to be like a give and take, okay? Some kind of a partnership, some sort of a collaboration. You have to open up to this person, visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, helpful, positive, and filled with blessings, and this is what you will experience. So this is all about, like I said, you're in your head, you're very positive about things, and then you start getting negative. And those visualization, what's coming to you starts retreating into the ground. So you have to hold the picture of where you want to be kind of in your head, right? Anything that you can see, taste, touch, smell, if you can imagine tasting it, smelling it, touching it, like in your head, like you can imagine having that and having the feelings of having what it is that you want to get, then you can achieve that. You just have to not allow anybody to get in the way, including yourself. Like, you can't get in your own way either, you know what I mean? With this devil energy, like the drinking, the partying, whatever it is, because I did get very much a party energy here at the beginning of this. Somebody was feeling really good, somebody's like partying, somebody seems to be kind of drinking a little bit, you gotta, first of all, we're still in a pandemic, so rein that shit in, like, honestly, really. But you have to take a look inside and see what's no longer serving you. If this is not an energy that's serving you, it's time to cut it loose, right? Face your financial fears. When you're honest with yourself about fears or successes and failures, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you in fact have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released self-doubts. What am I talking about? Any negative thoughts that you have, you've got to release them. Go through them. Go inward and figure out why you're feeling this and where it stems from. But once you figure it out, let it fucking go. That's part of the old you. That person's dead. We just shifted into a whole new paradigm, a whole new reality. And, it's about what you can visualize and what you can manifest into being. Okay? And the feel-good energy is the energy that you need to keep yourself in. Specifically, I'm hearing comedy in my head, so possibly a lot of you might like stand-up comedy, might use that, maybe little comedy shows or I love stand-up comedy. Whenever I need to raise my vibrations, that's what I do. I laugh, I look for stuff that makes me laugh. So in order for you to attract those things that vibrate high into your energy field, you have to also be vibrating high and not listening to negative thoughts, negative commentary, not absorbing that. You can listen to it, you should be open to constructive criticism, but anything that makes you feel bad about yourself is not constructive criticism. So people who are trying to give you put you down, are not people who have your best interests at heart and probably don't want to see you succeed. So it's not going to hurt you any to cut those people out of your life, so I wanted to get a Wisdom of the Oracle card for you. I'm not very familiar with this deck, so I'm going to look up the meaning for you. But it is one of my favorite oracles. I just haven't worked with it very much. But we're trying to change that now, okay? So in keeping with this reading for Gemini, please, give me a card of advice from Spirit, please. What cards of advice do we have? What card of advice do we have for Gemini? For the mid-July reading, which would cover from now until Okay. All right, we'll take those. This will cover the period from now until the end of the month, is what I had started to say. Pardon me. Okay, so, oh, you got 3. Wow, see? You got 3 of the other card. You got 3 now. I told you 3 is a prevalent number. 3, 33, 333. 333. Okay, so can't make this shit up, honestly. TikTok, okay? The first card you got is called TikTok. Let me look that up. Okay, timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. The oracle's message: when humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way. What did I say at the beginning of the reading? Energy is not linear. Imagining that the past is behind them and the future is ahead of them. But what if any of that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order, were happening now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire. So release your agenda. Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. What did I say? What's yours is yours, right? Miracles are here right now and will always show up when you need them, right on time. If this is regarding a relationship, love, fulfillment of desire, and even the body's reproductive cycles have their own timetable. Some things are not preordained and cannot be coerced. Everything has its season, its divine and appropriate timing, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Remember that you've always had enough time for love, to find it, to nurture it, to give it, and receive it. Its clock is eternal and ticks according to the beating of your heart, in perfect rhythm. Isn't that wonderful to know? Love is always right on time. Your prosperity message, if this is about, I guess, career or finances, right? Your prosperity is co-created by your endeavors as they occur in human-made time and the eternal efforts of your most important manifestation partner, Spirit, in a divine, measureless time. So keep doing what you're doing, stay positive, and make a commitment to remain in high vibration thoughts and feelings. What was I saying? Keep your vibration high, right? If you heed the message of this card, it will seem as if you will align with your highest calling and your highest good in no time at all, like magic. So what's all the fuss about not having enough time? The prosperous life that is yours will never pass you by. Okay? So I think more than the TikTok message, I think this was very much leaning toward the second message, the prosperity message. Because this is what I was feeling like. This is kind of a career-y sort of in a situation. It's all relevant, though. If you have people in your personal life who are not serving your greater good, you have to cut them loose in order to achieve those career goals that you want, right? Everything is ultimate happiness, and if you have people keeping you down, then you're not going to be able to really to achieve that. So, and this is number 30, which reduces to a number 3, by the way. The second card you got was Yin. There's another message, but I just don't, it's not, I'm not like resonating with that for your reading. So Yin, the essential message, the feminine principle of receptivity. Letting someone else make the first move, gathering information and taking in cues. The art of conscious allowing. So this is all about the yin and the yang, right? This is the yin of the yang. This is finding balance. This is letting go and letting flow. This is allowing the universe to bring you in whatever way the universe deems fit for you, because we cannot decide how things come to us. We can only decide what we want to come to us, what we want, right? The how, the when, the if, the how is up to God. It's up to the universe. You just have to open up your mind like you were trying to do here and be open and receptive to receiving your 10 of Wands in whatever way the universe deems fit, right? So the relationship, the oracle's message, this is a time of calculated receptivity as you gracefully await what is coming for you. When it appears, I'm just going to leave it at the oracle message. Yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resting, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you. What did I just say? Let go and let flow. Poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. It implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and contemplate how they will affect you and yours. What did I say? Anybody in your vicinity who's no longer serving your purpose, let them the fuck go. Because you're trying to manifest. You're trying to achieve right now. And we don't have time for the bullshit right now, okay? It implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others, contemplate how they affect you and yours. Remember, you must make space for miracles to appear. Be the shaped and not the shaper. And you'll see how quickly your dreams manifest. That means let go and let flow. That means, yes, universe, this is what I want. And I'm ready to receive those blessings in whichever form you bring it to me. But remember not to close your mind off. Remember, you have to also let go of any preconceived notions about things, because blessings will come to you in the least possible way that you expected. I got by the book, which is interesting because I got the Emperor earlier, and I told you Emperor does things by the book. He does things just so. So let's look at the Oracle message for that. This is a number 11. Hold on. Essential meanings, abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting cultural or family customs, universal law. The Oracle's message to you: the universe works within a structure of divine laws and principles that provides a framework for human experience and evolution. The law of abundance, the law of prayer, the law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of thought, the law of compensation, and the law of nature are only a few that are known. These principles create perfect order and operate within a kind of precision beyond human understanding. Even revolution has its place in universal law. Human beings, in turn, have their own laws and own customs that vary from culture to culture and from family to family. Laws keep social order and govern behavior, reflecting an instinctive understanding that harmony is important. This is a time to learn these laws and conform to them, rather than being the rebel and flouting them. When this card appears, submit to structure and allow the rules, even if they seem to make no sense. Release resistance for universal laws will correct any disharmony. Open your eyes to those universal laws, and it will be easier to go by the book this time. Honestly, the only law by the book of the universe is to let go and let flow. So everything is divine timing, and I think that time is here, right? You see the clock? Find your balance, let go and let flow, learn how to accept the blessings that the universe is bringing to you, and do whatever you need to do by the book. By the human universal laws book, right? We all know what those are. We're not going to have to get into those, are we? Anyway, Gemini, I hope this resonated for you. If it did, please leave a like, share the video, subscribe to my channel. Hit the thumbs up button for me so that I can get these messages out to whoever needs to hear them. Get through the algorithms of YouTube. Leave a comment in the comment section letting me know how these messages resonated. And light and love to you. Stay up. Keep manifesting. Stay consistent with what you're doing. Cut out the negativity from your life and watch things fall into place for you. Okay? Love you, Gemini. Bye.